Well, hello everyone, and I am Ali Schiller, and I'm the founder of Accountability Works, and I am here interviewing Val, and I'll let her introduce herself. And this is our member Q&A, where we give people an opportunity to see what our members are working on, what they're all about, and to get a little insight into accountability. So, Val, would you mind introducing yourself?
My name is Val Vandervort, and I'm a real estate agent in the San Francisco Bay Area.
Wonderful. And if you could finish this sentence, my true north why is.
I have pondered this question for many years, and for me, I've just concluded that it's living a good, balanced life, and working to be um, the best you can be at something and do a good job at what you're working at. So it's not like my children or, some charitable thing. And balance is really important to me. So it's not about like working so hard that I don't have balance. So it's just my true north is finding this blend between good productivity and living a good, happy life that is worth living.
I love that answer. What would you say is your area of expertise or zone of genius?
Oh, well, so my area of expertise is, residential real estate, in a small area, right? Like I can't be an expert for real estate in a large area. There's too much to know for each specific area. So, and then my zone of genius, I've never been asked that question. So I think it's just having an awareness of people, how they're feeling. One thing that people around me hear from out of my mouth a lot is timing is everything. So I think one of my zones of genius is timing in delivering information to make for the best outcome for everyone.
Mm, that's a really good one. I haven't heard that before, but I get.
Children, spouse, clients, people who work with me, everything.
Mhm.
Parents.
Will you tell us a little bit about your daily practices?
Mhm. So, my children, I have one who headed off to his junior year in college the other day. And then I have um, I have twins that are seniors in high school. So I think that's important information because um, my daily practices have certainly changed as my children have gotten older. So I tend to wake up early, and there's people who get up way earlier than me, but 6 o'clock is about the time that I get up. And then I have this wonderful morning routine that's developed over the last couple of years where my children are more independent at getting themselves ready. So I do Wordle is the very first thing I do in the morning. And then this year I've been reading the Daily Stoic every morning, which I love. So now I've got to find what's my next kind of daily dose book that I'm going to read for next year. And journaling. So this is really stuff that the Daily Stoic and the journaling is something that's pretty new to me this year. And then I do the mini crossword, and this is all over my cup of coffee I make via AeroPress. I'm very particular about how I make my coffee these days. And then it's just into the workday. And well, actually, what's typically next is some sort of exercise. So I do boot camp some days, I go for a walk other days, and then it's into the workday. And then I really try and be home and make dinner for the family. And then I tend to hit bed by like 10 o'clock at night, which is my kids have gone to bed later than me for a few years now, but now that they're older, it's doable. So that's tends to be what my daily routines are.
I love that you framed that in the context of the ages of your children because sometimes we see these things on Instagram or we read about these amazing routines and you're like, when am I going to do all of that? And so
Yeah.
I love that for people listening that don't have that spaciousness in their life right now, they can
Yep.
aspire to it one day.
Yep.
I feel like
Yep.
it's possible and even more so.
Yep.
Um, so that I really appreciate that. And what is your favorite indulgence?
I think it's my morning routine. I love it so much. I have a hard time sleeping in, and I almost wonder if it's because I'm just ready to start, my morning with my morning routine.
I love that. I actually feel similarly, like, I like to get into my groove, so I relate. I know you mentioned the Daily Stoic, but what else are you reading, listening to, and or watching?
So I have a variety of Audible books going at one time, and the one that I'm enjoying a lot right now is Buy Back Your Time. Really, really interesting listen for me. I listen to a variety of podcasts. I try and kind of keep on top of just generally what's happening culturally in our world. And yeah, so and by the time it's bedtime, I actually the other part of my routine is I tend to do a meditation session at the end of the day, and then I'm just ready for bed. And I listen to a lot of the nights, Bad Blood, the book about Elizabeth Holmes and Theranos. I'm obsessed with that story. And so I listen to like 15 minutes of it every night before I go to bed.
Mm, I feel like I read that book or is it a
Oh,
book?
it's been all sorts of different.
Oh,
I think Hulu did a version, somebody else did a version. So, yeah,
it's
it's a
good.
pretty amazing story, crazy story.
So, on the topic of accountability, I think that accountability is sort of a loaded word for a lot of people. So, we always like to have this sentence stem so people
hmm
define it. To me, accountability is.
For me, it's this combined piece of making a promise to myself and to somebody else who is listening in on my world. And it's amazing how um, having that other person hear what you say you want to do for the week is this weird mind trick that then makes you really feel like you've got to get it done, that you can't say these things that you're going to do and then just not do them. So it's amazingly helpful and such a simple little thing, but so, so helpful.
Hmm. And accountability works helps me.
Make good daily progress and
Hmm.
break down a year into little chunks that are make goals accomplishable for me.
Mm, really good. So, Val, how can people find you, connect with you, learn more about what you do?
So my website is veritashomes.com. And then my phone number is 650-740-6025. And my email is val@veritashomes.com.
Hmm. And what area of what you said a geographic area, what area do you sell homes in?
So mid San Mateo County.
Hmm. Got it. Okay.
So I stay out of San Francisco, don't really go down into San Jose. And yeah.
Right
I
in the
don't
middle.
really go out to the coast either. It's its own ball of wax out there. So
Excellent.
yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Val. I really enjoyed speaking with you today and hearing about you and what you're doing daily, what you're working on, what you're reading, and appreciate your time.
Thanks.